Hey everyone, this is Kamal13420 and I'm doing my Gishki deck profile. Now, before I get into it, I haven't been really making videos much because I've got college in the way, and sorry if I sound like shit. It's because I've had a nasty cold and it's just been annoying and it's slowly going away. But anyway, I will update this video because I will add more Gishki content to this deck because I used to run Gishkis, but I got them back, but I didn't get much of the content because I traded and sold most of them. So there will be more stuff added to this and more updates. So let's get into the deck profile. First, I run 3 Yugiohs. Yugioh is the main card that I engine in this deck. Plus, Yugioh is brilliant. I love his effect. Basically, you pay once per turn you can pay 1,000 life points. You can draw a card. You reveal it to your opponent, and then you get to bounce a card back to your opponent's deck. And it's any card. You can even bounce back your own. So I run 3. I run 1 Gishki Advance. Gishki Advance just helps with getting your important Gishki cards at the top of your deck. 1 Gishki Beast. I can pull so many combos with this card. You summon this dude, get the effect off. You can target an abyss, special summon it, trigger its effect, get a search, and etc. 1 Gishki Noella. Noella has actually been really good in my deck. I need to get Natalia because obviously I'm lacking some of the stuff in my Gishki deck, but this build works. Basically, when I summon her, I basically reveal the top 5 cards of my deck, and anything that's not a Gishki monster or Gishki ritual, they get put at the bottom of my deck, and the rituals and the monsters get sent to grave. She's good because I've summoned her, and I've excavated basically like nothing related to Gishkis, and they all get put on the bottom of my deck, so it's helpful. So don't draw crap. 1 Vision. I need one more or 2 because Gishki Vision is brilliant. You can be used for Hold Tribute, and you can discard him to search for a ritual monster which you can get Yugiohs for. I run 3 Gishki Shadows. Gishki Shadow is the main engine of the deck to search for your Aqua Mirror, because you need to discard him in order to retrieve Aqua Mirror from your deck to hand. Because if you don't have shadows, then your deck's basically fucked, and your deck's basically slow, and it becomes basically inconsistent. But yes, Gishki Shadows are a must, and plus they can be used for the whole tribute. I run 3 Gishki Abyss. They are really important for the engine. You summon these, it doesn't matter how it's summoned, flipped, special summoned, it doesn't matter. If you get the effect off, you can basically add a Gishki monster with 1,000 or less defense. So there's a couple of targets. There's a few targets you can get. You can get Noella, Yugioh, Shadow, and Vision. Those are the main targets I usually go for. So that wraps up the Gishki engine for now. The Gishki monsters. I run 3 Mother Grizzlies. There will be changes. I probably just run 2 or 1, because Mother Grizzly is actually good in this deck, because say if my opponent attacked my face down Mother Grizzly effect, I get to special summon a water. I can special summon a water with 1,500 attack or less, and I can special summon Abyss, trigger its effect. That's why I usually excuse me. Oh, bad. I usually go for that, so I can trigger its effect. Usually I probably just run 1, but generally 3's good. 3's okay, because there is more room I would like to add to this deck, and plus they stop OTKs. They slow them down, unless they blow up for card effect. I run 1 Abyss Soldier. There will be changes to this deck again, because I have no Levenomers, I have no Soul Ogres and whatnot. I run Gishki. What the fuck? Sorry. I run Abyss Soldier because he's good. Because he's basically a compulse. He's like a Pallades, but all you need to do is to drop water to trigger its effect to target 1 card in the field and return it to their hand. So I love Abyss Soldier. One beautiful princess. Sometimes if I don't set up with my Gishki Abysses, I can summon it, trigger its effect to banish it to get the special summon to trigger the effect again in order to get a search. So I just run it at 1. Now that's what monster's done. I run 2 Jin Demoralizer of Rituals. This card is brilliant. I would love to run 3 of this, because when I'm sick and tired of players that run Fiendish Chain, Bottomless Trap Hole and shit. Because this, basically, when you ritual summon, you can and if this is in your graveyard, you can banish it to basically promote the tribute, so you can add to the tribute, and basically when you summon the ritual monster cannot be targeted by card effects. Because I remember I actually used this against a mate of mine, didn't know its effect. I managed to do that. I summoned Yugioh. He tried to Fiendish Chain. I said you can't. He goes, why? It's because you can't target it for a card effect because of Demoralizer. But yeah, I run 2 of them. I would love to run 2 of this. I only have 1 at the moment. Jin Presider of Rituals. This card is basically draw power, because plus it's quite consistent with level, because my Demoralizer is only level 3, so I'll need other things to equal the level. So because the problem is with Gishkis, the rituals, they're specific levels, so you need to ritual summon with their right level. You can't go over like the old rituals. But yeah, if this, you can banish it, use it for the whole tribute thing, and you can draw a card. I run 1 Jin, what was it? Curse Enchanter of Rituals. This card, it's okay. It's only really useful if you're going up against decks that use synchro monsters, but it's still good for ritual. It's still good for the ritual aspect, and when you banish it through its effect, you can basically negate synchro monsters, or basically synchro monsters on the field. Their effects are negated, so it negates things like Stardust and stuff like that. Okay, spell lineup. I run 1 Hand Destruction. There are some times where I have hands where it's just a terrible hand, so Hand Destruction basically helps me get out of those bad situations. I run 1 Contact with the Okumura. Sorry. You play that, like if I summon my Yugioh and my opponent has suspicious back row, I play this, and if it's a ritual war monster, you get to activate both effects. So I get to see all of his back row, and I get to see the top 2 cards of his deck and put them in any order I want. So it's good. I've used it in tournaments, and I've just seen nasty back row like D-Prison, Mirror Force, etc. Alright, I run 2 Salvages. Salvage is the main engine of my deck, because I can do so much combos with this card. After I've set up with Yugioh and dropped my visions, my shadows, my abysses, I can just basically play Salvage and strike up the band again. I run 2 because 2's good. 3 MSTs, you need to get rid of that back row, because you can't just rely on Yugioh's effect to keep bouncing back row back, because it is life point costing. 2 Murray agreed. I did run 3, but 3 was just too much. I just couldn't handle with 3. I kept drawing them all, and dead draws. 1 Surface. Surface, it's good for my Abyss, because I can recycle from it. Like if I've used it for the whole tribute, used it for a tribute, I can just Surface, special summon it defense, trigger its effect, and it's really good. 1 Book of Moon, because it's just a good card. I run 2 Gishki mirrors. I need a third one, sadly, because I don't know where I can. I've been looking like for hell for this card, and apparently I can only have 2. I'm trying to find another one, but yeah, until I find the other one, it's 2 at the moment, because I'm not running Gishki Photo Mirror. That card sucks. Traps wise, Gun Compulse, 1 Torrential Tribute, 2 Poseidon Waves, 1 Torrential Reborn. Really good card. It's basically Monster Reborn for water monsters if they die through battle or card effect, and you inflict 500, and 1 Hope for Escape. Just because it's like draw power. Since I always keep using Seal Gigas' effect to lower my life points, and usually my opponent will have more than me, Hope for Escape works because I can get draw power from it. Alright, extra deck, there isn't much. I would love to fix this extra deck, but oh well. Because there's an OTK in my deck, I run 2 super Dread Gustav Rail Cannon Gustav Max, whatever it's called. Because once you pull the OTK off, you get 2 Seal Gigases on the field. Use their effects. You bounce cards back if you successfully reveal a Gishki, because then I need more for its effect to really go off. Then you attack with both Seal Gigases. Your opponent will be on, like, I don't know, 16,000. Then you overlay to Gustav, detach for game. And last but not least, Super Dimensional Robot Galaxy Destroyer. I've actually went into this card a couple of times. It's a brilliant card. Basically, once per turn, I can detach 1 material from this card, back row, and to simply put it, they can't chain in response, and it has 5,000 attack, so it's really good. Anyway, that's my Gishki lineup. I will, as I said before, I will improve this deck. Please give me a comment, subscribe. Have a good day, everyone. Enjoy yourself.